Welcome to the Desert Shave Den. Today we've got a mostly Razorock shave featuring Don Marco shave soap. Let's get started. Hi everyone, and thank you for watching. My name is Joseph. So today we've got more or less an Italian shave on the docket, and it's going to be featuring Don Marco soap from Razorock. This soap has a really nice scent. I'll get to it in a little bit. But first I'm going to bloom it with some water and then load up the brush, also a Razorock brush, with the Italian flag on it, the Italian tricolor. But we're just going to get this shave going. So previous viewers will know that I've used a couple different Razorock soaps on this channel before. This one, as far as I know, is the exact same base as For New York, Razorock For New York. That is to say, it's a made in Italy, very soft crope, sort of. It's almost like a Play-Doh. And I think it's easy to get a really good lather out of it. You can see I had quite a bit of water with the tub load with overflowing suds. I don't really use the suds for shaving, but what's left on the brush is a really nice lather product. And I'm just applying some Proraso pre-shave. So as I lather up, let's just go ahead and talk about the scent of the soap. So according to the Italian Barber website, Don Marco is, it's been one of their best sellers, and I guess it's a tribute, or it's a recreation, I should say, for an old customer. They say, an old customer once told me of a shaving soap he used to buy at a barber in Rome. It had a refreshing scent of neroli and bergamot, and every time he used it back in the USA, it reminded him of the blissful early morning summertime shaves when he was an expat journalist living in Rome, Italy. So it's, I don't know what the brand name of the original soap would have been, but it's meant to be a recreation. And really the only scent notes they give are neroli and bergamot. Oh, and here you can see I am shaving with my Razorock Game Changer in the .76 stainless steel head, and I've got it loaded up with a Gillette Perma-sharp blade. Mostly I've used the Perma-sharp blade or the Gillette Nasset blade with this Razorock Game Changer, and I get great shaves out of both. I probably prefer the Nasset, maybe just a touch sharper, maybe even a little smoother because of how sharp it is, but overall, with a sharp blade, it's hard to get a bad shave out of this Game Changer. It's a really nice razor. So back to the scent notes, neroli and bergamot, those are of course very kind of citrusy, aromatic, and it's definitely citrusy, so I would say that's accurate. To my nose, I don't know how many different ways you can do neroli and bergamot. This is certainly not an insult to the soap. I think it works well as a soap scent, but to me it has a touch, a little bit of like a laundry fabric softener vibe. So it's not chemical, but it's also probably not the most natural neroli bergamot you could ever find. And that's probably intentional just because it sounds like it was meant to replicate a soap that was readily available in Rome, perhaps decades ago. When I smelled it, I kind of thought a little bit of what some people say about the Arco shave stick. Now, I haven't used Arco, but I've heard the scent of it can be a little divisive. It's not a bad scent, but some people on online forums I've read say that it's perhaps reminiscent of some of the laundry products available in Turkey or that kind of Eurasia, that kind of part of the world. So I'm not saying this smells like Arco because I haven't smelled Arco, but I kind of wonder if it was a similar vibe. And after a first pass, this is feeling like a comfortable shave. So I'm just going to relather and go mostly against the grain, across the grain, and then maybe a little touch up on the cheeks, and actually that'll probably be it for this shave. So yeah, so that scent, I think it probably is a relatively faithful replication of whatever that original soap was, but, you know, we'll never know, because at least from what I can tell, they don't name that original soap by name on the website of Italian Barber. As for the performance of the soap, just like for New York, you can get a really nice rich lather out of this soap, and it lathers up really easily. I haven't tried bowl lathering it, but I imagine you'd get good results with that as well. And as with any of these softer, made-in-Italy Razorock soaps, it's just great value for the low price you're paying. I don't think I explicitly mentioned it, but I did say how this is the same base as for New York. And here you get great blade chatter, even with a very light touch. So this base is as far as I know, it's a vegan base. It's definitely tallow-free. So Razorock, even with their soft soaps, they do have some that come in tallow, but this is a vegan as far as I know. Good slickness and cushion with this soap. And with the Game Changer, it's, you know what you're gonna get. It's gonna be a good shave. Now, I know I said this scent was a little bit like, not the most natural, maybe a little bit like a fabric softener, as I apply some water, and I'm just going to do an unofficial third pass against the grain on my cheeks. I actually think this scent works really well as a shaving soap and as a lather. I'm a little on the fence if I would want to apply it as an aftershave. It would smell good, but it's different to enjoy the smell of a shaving cream or a soap and lather versus wearing it as an aftershave splash, where it's almost like a cologne, sort of like a fragrance that you're wearing for the day. Definitely a pleasant smell, but I do not have the splash for this, and honestly probably will not pick it up at any time soon. Okay, so yeah, just one more rinse, see where we are. Sure enough, nice shave. Little patch there I didn't go too aggressive on, but definitely upper darn fine shave. Lower BBS, but it's 2 passes, and it's very comfortable. So I did a cold water rinse and now toweling off. For the aftershave splash, I'm using Barrister & Mann's Cologne Russe. I actually got the full size after I found out it was being discontinued, which honestly is a travesty, but I know they wanted to consolidate their offerings. So I had to get Cologne Russe, here you can see it, and it smells really good. Citrus and lemony on the top, kind of dark florals throughout, and then there is a distinct leather base that you notice as it dries down. On the bottle it lists lemon, petitgrain, herbs, violet, leather, vanilla, rose, and amber. and it's just a beautiful, unique scent. I think it goes with a lot of different things. And I've really enjoyed it. Maybe they'll bring it back as a limited release now and then, but in the meantime, I do have a full size that I'm just enjoying. So that's the shave. Thank you again for watching. I appreciate your support. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, turn the bell on, and comment. I appreciate any feedback. So once again, my name is Joseph with the Desert Shave Den. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Have a nice day.